Excel gives you a lot of options when it comes to changing how the data in your worksheet looks and is formatted. Many of the formatting options give you a preview of the change before you apply it to your data. Let's look at some of the options for changing the way your text appears. One of the first things you might want to change is the font style of your text. By default, Excel uses the Calibri font style. You can see the font that is being used in the currently selected cell up here in the font style box. To change the font style, select the cell you want to set to a new style, click the Font Styles drop-down arrow, and select the new style to use. Let's try this out with our product list title. First, I'll select the cell with the product list title. Then I'll click the Font Style drop-down arrow. Now I see the list of available styles and I can scroll through it to find a style that I like. When I pause over a font name, my product list text in the worksheet temporarily changes to that font style so that I can preview how it would look. You may notice that some font styles, the ones with a cloud image to the right of the name, do not show me a preview when I hover over them. These fonts need to be downloaded before they can be used. We can use a scroll bar on the right to move more quickly through the long list of fonts. I'll choose Arial Unicode MS as the font for our title to make it a little bigger and bolder. I'll just click the font name to apply it to my text. Another thing we can change about our text is its size. You can use the font size drop-down arrow, which is just to the right of the font style, to select a size. You can see a preview as you hover over each size. Once you see the size you like, just click it. Let's try 16. The font size list is a great way to change your font size, but if you just want your font to be a little bigger or a little smaller, you can use the increase and decrease font size icons. Each time you click the increase font size icon, your text font increases by one size, and clicking the decrease font size icon decreases it by one size. Excel includes icons to make your text bold, italic, or underlined. You can use one or more of these formats on your text. If any of these formats have been used on your selection, the icon for that format will have a darker background color. We can see that our worksheet title has had the bold format applied because of the icon. It has a darker background color, but italic and underline have not been applied. I can turn off the bold formatting by clicking the icon, and I can turn it on again by clicking the icon again. The italics icon can be toggled on and off, and the underline icon can also be toggled on and off. One other text formatting option I want to show you is how to change the color of your text. And while we're at it, we'll look at how to change the background color of cells as well. This is called the fill color. We can use the font color icon to change the color of our text. If I click the font color icon's drop-down arrow, you'll see that there are a bunch of colors that we can set our text to. As I hover over each color, the product list text in the worksheet changes to that color so I can see how it would look if I selected it. The new color is not applied to the cell until I click on the color, so if I move my mouse away from the colors, you'll see that the text goes back to black. If I click on a color, let's try Orange Accent 2, that color is applied to my title and the color selection box closes. To change the background color of the cell, I can use the Fill Color icon's drop-down arrow to see my color choices, preview some colors, and then select the color I want. This dark blue looks pretty nice with my orange text, so I'll choose that one. So those are some of the font formatting options you have available within Excel. Using these options can make your data look great and add emphasis to important information you want to highlight.